Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the CD guy, Johnny Z here. Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the new Motley Crue single, Dogs of War. First off here, personnel on this track, you have Vince Neil on lead vocals, John Five on guitar, Nikki Sixx on the bass, Tommy Lee on the drums, Chris Gestrin on keyboards, and this was produced by Bob Rock. Now, if you follow the channel, you probably know my thoughts on Motley Crue already. You know, they really start to lose me after Dr. Feelgood, so definitely didn't have high expectations going into this song, and, you know, I don't want to dump all over this song because I know a lot of people are really excited for new Motley Crue music, and rightfully so. You know, it's about time we get some new music from Crue, so, you know, for that, I think it's a good thing they're finally in the studio, but I've tried several times with this track since it dropped last night, stayed up to the release date at midnight, and I've been listening ever since, and I'm just not jiving with it. I cannot get into it personally, and that's just my opinion, of course, just like everything else on this channel, but for me personally, cannot get into the new song Dogs of War here, and I hope it grows on me, but so far, not able to get into it, so, you know, just kind of look at what Mick Mars has done with The Other Side of Mars versus, you know, this song in particular here, and, you know, it's night and day in terms of quality, although they both experimented with more modern metal sound. You know, definitely what shows here is that Mick Mars definitely was able to, you know, go out and do his own thing, but Motley Crue definitely needed Mick Mars way more than he needed them, as far as I'm concerned. So, you know, the track here, Dogs of War, definitely does sound like a cross between maybe metalcore and glam metal, and so I'm not really sure what to make of it musically. And then, of course, the lyrics are not great either. Sound like they were written by a 10-year-old, and Vince Neil's delivery here is fine, but he really hasn't been able to sing for decades, and so, you know, if this is the best that Bob Rock could make him sound in the studio at this point, then that's pretty, you know, that's pretty rough as far as I'm concerned, and of course, not a great live vocalist anymore either. But, you know, if you were to take Vince Neil's vocals out of this, would anybody even be able to recognize this as a Motley Crue song? You know, it's different, but not in a good way. And so I think the only bright spot of this track here would be the guitar solo by John Five. He's an extremely talented dude, so no surprises there. But overall, this song sounds like something that could have been left on the cutting room floor of the Saints of Los Angeles sessions. And in my opinion, if this is what Motley Crue are going to do in the studio after all of these years, you know, maybe it's best that they just don't make new music anymore. And, you know, it sucks to say that, but weren't they the ones, after all, who said we'd rather break up than be bland? Remember when Nikki Sixx said that this song was going to be a mix between country and hip-hop? Well, that might actually be better than what we got here, in my opinion. But, you know, Motley Crue should just stick to the stadium tours at this point. I'm not into the new track. Hopefully you guys are. Hopefully you enjoy it. But you know how rare it is for me to give stuff a negative review on the channel. Usually I only talk about stuff that I enjoy, but I did want to cover and share my thoughts on the new Motley Crue song, and just not a fan so far, although I will keep listening, but wanted to share my thoughts briefly here on Dogs of War by Motley Crue. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel down below, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss a new upload, and let me know down in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on Dogs of War by Motley Crue? Did you enjoy it? Did it live up to the hype? Was it what you expected? Is it, you know, a song that you think is a great mix of old school Motley Crue and a new sound as well? So I definitely want to hear from you and your thoughts. You know, please let me know all that good stuff down in the comment section below. And until next time, it's the CD guy, Johnny Z, signing off. Take care, everybody.